let's go ahead and get into the last thing here. The unrest in NY. The Jets, man. What's going on out there? The defense is calling out Zach Wilson once again, back-to-back seasons. They do not want this man at the helm. I mean, what is going on out in New York, man? We just
That's
got
crazy.
turmoil in New York. It is crazy.
I have faith in that man. It just felt like he never got a legitimate chance, but now it's like, damn, bro, you kind of making my point for you not to be flawed. Like, come on, bro. Like, what's really going on? And like, there's no excuse. You got receivers who can catch the ball for
Yeah,
sure.
and I'm telling you, I watched Zach Wilson at BYU in college. He made me a lot of money when he was at BYU that year. And when I watch him on this NFL field, that's not the same guy. I don't know what happened. It's not the same guy I was watching at BYU. It's not. But I feel
Hey,
bad
look,
for him.
man, they were on Hard Knocks. A lot of them boys was feeling way too sexy, you know. But Aaron Rodgers, they was ready to spin about you. That's probably what the team was ready to say to him. But it's not Aaron Rodgers now. It's Zach Wilson. So these boys, they've seen what Zach Wilson is what he's capable of bringing to the team or lack thereof, and so we have to make a new move. I know J. Cole sent a letter to the Jets organization, but I feel like that's going to fall on deaf ears because it's a little too late for Colin Kaepernick. No offense, you know what I mean. I'm all for the black moment and all that. You know, this is not the left hand, this is the right hand. So I'm not rocking with the Commanders, none of that. But um, it's a little too late for that, man. And I understand. It's just too late. We're not here for gimmicks. We're here for football.
You
And
would
that's just what that boils down to.
you would think that this man sitting behind Aaron Rodgers all offseason, being his favorite quarterback, quote unquote, and him playing all the preseason games, majority of all of them, into the season would have some sort of groove with the team. I know he didn't really practice with the ones like that, but he have some sort of groove, and he doesn't. He looks even worse than he did last season. I mean, if you look at this man's stats like overall, and you match them up with Jamarcus Russell, they match up. They literally match
And
up,
that's
and
in, and
everybody
that's
calls
insane.
Jamarcus a bust. So I mean, if we want to just align that and just think about that, you know, it's not looking good for him right now. I feel like that it should make some sort of shake up, some sort of move, but they have faith in Zach at the end of the day. So
Right.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
It I think they have faith in Zach because Aaron Rodgers has faith in Zach Wilson. But the defense, as we see, has zero faith in him. And I'm curious if that what that will come with the rest of the season and moving forward. Because if your defense doesn't have faith in you, what does that say for the rest of your season and everything else moving forward? Is the defense just going to lay down to other opposing teams at this point, just so you guys can lose and make you look even worse? Or are they actually going to go out there and play football?
They
So
still gonna play football, bro. Let's be realistic. As a grown man, you're not gonna go out and not do your job because
Yeah.
another man not doing his. Like this is
yeah,
not just like an
yeah,
average.
but do you play bad enough so that you lose the game? So the blame goes on your quarterback win or lose at the end of the day.
Right. But your defense not gonna go out and slouch just because your quarterback is slouching.
But they want him gone. So why not slouch? In my mind, if I slouch, I can get rid of my quarterback, and then I'll quote unquote think I'll be happy at that point
Well,
because
then
I got
again,
rid of somebody I don't like.
imagine you get caught slouching, and then again, another team in that trade decides that, well, you decided to slouch. Well, we'll just add you in that trade. And now your choice of slouching now has put you in another situation. Like you
Yeah,
gotta think
and then
about it
that's
like
yeah,
that. Like
but yeah, you're
nobody's
right. I
going
mean, and,
like
and players aren't thinking like that.
it's still at the end of the day, it's just like how we all got jobs. This is their job, so they're not gonna risk their job for another man's job. Respectfully, like Zach Wilson, 9 times out of 10, if he gonna lose his job, he gonna work his own way out of his job. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on him. He probably lose 2 more games. He probably gone. He'll get cut. And I don't doubt it, but then again, he's too viable to get cut. So they would have to trade him. He'd get traded for something. Question is, what would it be? Would it be a draft pick and then they just pick up somebody and play with a bench quarterback and just let the season ride? I mean, with Aaron Rodgers getting hurt, they had no choice but to let the season ride at this point.
Well,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
look, let me tell you this. They got 3 more games before their bye week. And 2 of those games are against the Chiefs and against the Eagles. There ain't no way on God's green earth can I see the Jets beating either one of those franchises.
Absolutely not.
No.
And the only other franchise they play is the Denver Broncos. And I'm going to say this, if Denver still hasn't won a game, this will be Denver's first win right here.
Maybe.
It's
I have
possible.
more faith in the Jets than that.
It's at Denver. That's why I said that.
No.
Denver is so bad, dude. I don't know. Denver is so bad.
And it's unfortunate. You're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Jets season is just in turmoil at this point, is what it seems like. So
I know Denver is so bad, but Russ is still a top 10 quarterback in fantasy. Just food for thought.
It's true.
Mm.
It's true.
We can't deny facts. And those are facts. So
number 8 to be specific.
But the Jets are definitely taking another beating this week, as they're at home against Kansas City. So we all know Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce and what's her name, Taylor Swift. She'll be in attendance apparently.
Don't say anything negative about her because the Swifties are coming.
Oh no, nothing negative. I'm just saying she'll be in attendance once again. So we know viewers are going to be tuned in. We know jersey sales are going to be through the roof again. And we know everybody's going to want to sit with
his jersey sales went up like 400%.
400%. 400%. If I can make something go up 400% like that, geez.
Hey, you know what? You know what Taylor probably said as soon as they started dating? She was like, look, thank me later.
That's enough out of you. That is absolutely enough out of you. And you know what? That's exactly where I'm just gonna have to just cut you completely off for the night. And
for Travis Kelce, nothing was the same.
Yeah. Anyways, everybody, thanks for listening in on this week's episode of
that was the best he ever had.